Hello. So everyone's actually heard that investing in real estate is always a good option for people, but a lot of people don't have a lot of money to do it. So how do you invest in real estate without actually investing in property? I'm going to show you guys how to do it today. But you can do it through REIT stocks, and you can basically let them do it for you. So basically when you buy a REIT, you basically are investing, usually they're investing in a whole bunch of different types of companies, or they're investing in a whole bunch of different kinds of properties. So it could be residential real estate, it could be commercial real estate, it could be a whole bunch of different type of real estate. You simply just buy that stock or buy that investment, and then they're actually doing the real estate investing for you. So it's really easy to do. I'm going to show you guys a couple today that's going to really help you out. And they're going to be really good possible investments. You got to do your own research on them. But they have a good track history. It doesn't mean they're going to do great moving forward. But I'm going to show you, if you would have invested at a certain time, what they can be worth now. All right, I got my little handy piece of paper here just to keep everyone updated so I don't make mistakes and everything. But I do know a lot about these companies because obviously, these are companies that everyone wants a little bit in their portfolios. First one's basically a REIT. It's going to be American Tower Corporation. It's AMT, so American Tower Corporation, AMT. It's $198 a share, so it's a little bit higher per share, but of course, obviously, it doesn't really matter. You're still buying the stock, so no matter if you buy one share, or if you buy 4 or 5 shares, it doesn't really matter. So go ahead and look at that stock, and it's about $198. Dividend's about 1.82, so it's a smaller dividend. It's a little bit lower dividend at 1.82 per year. But this is the stock that actually, it's more, the growth of it is pretty incredible. So I'm going to show you here in a second what it actually has done over the years. Pretty incredible growth in this stock, and that's the reason you invest in this stock. A lot of REITs you do for just the dividend, because a lot of times the dividends are really high. But with AMT, it's almost the complete opposite. It's really just a bonus. I think this stock was doing like 30-40% a year in a lot of cases. So I'm going to go ahead and show you a lot about this stock, but first let's figure out what this stock's all about. So basically AMT is going to basically be, if you can think about real estate, one of the weirdest places for real estate would be an antenna, like a tower, all the antenna space around a tower. So what this company basically does is they're a multi-tenant communication service, basically lease out space for that. So what they're basically going to be doing, if you know all the cell towers that you guys have seen out there, or basically wireless internet, government, radio, TV, things like that, all the satellite dishes, all your, you see cell towers going up all over the place. This company is the one that owns that space. They own that property to put these on. They own the tops of the buildings. They own different places like that. All right, so really quickly, this is American Tower Corp, and it's basically AMT as a symbol. This is super interesting. I'm just going to show you this really quickly. This is an incredible stock. So like in the last year, I think it's gone up over 40 or 50%, and it's had growth like that for many, many years actually. So it also carries a 1.82% dividend. It's got a market cap of $87 billion. It's got basically over here, you can see it's got 4,700 employees, revenue of $6.66 billion. So basically it's headquartered in Boston. It's an American company, Boston, Massachusetts. And again, this is the one that does the wireless and obviously has wireless towers everywhere. Go ahead and look at this chart. So this is since basically about 2018 over here. It was about $136. Now it's around $202, so incredible growth in just basically over a year. And if we go back on this one and we look over the 5-year history here, you can see the growth continues. And then let's go to Max really quickly here. This is the one I want to show you. So really since about 2002, July of 2002, this stock has gone crazy. It was down around $2.31, and now it's up around $202. So do the math on that. It's pretty incredible. Obviously, if you would have gotten in down here, that the growth is just incredible. I mean, you would have, obviously in a $10,000 investment, you're pushing hundreds of thousands of dollars. So major stock presence here. But when is this going to stop? It looks like the growth's out there for these antennas. So if we look at really quickly in here, this is their website. It does say it has 170,000 actual global sites here, so you can see it. But basically, you see these antennas here, they basically put these up, and they own the real estate around them, and then they have all these different cell towers on them. So this is something that's not going away anytime soon. They're on 5 continents, 17 different countries. They have over, like I said, this says 5,000 employees, so maybe it's gone up a little bit. Pretty incredible growth there as well. So just, there's a lot of things in here you can go through on their website, but really that's all you have to know. Do your research first. Obviously, you saw it's past. Is that going to continue in the future? We just don't know. but do your research for sure. But I wanted to kind of open your eyes up to this one. All right, so the second one I'm going to show you is basically it's a REIT, but it's an ETF as well. So this is going to be more of a, the one I showed you before was basically a tower. They rented the tower space. This one's going to be basically a portfolio of a whole bunch of REITs. So this one's actually Schwab SCHH US REIT ETF. So the symbol on this one's SCHH, and I'll put it up here in a second to show you guys what this is all about. It's $44.4 per share. It does about a 2.22% dividend, so a little bit over almost 2.25 on the dividend per year. So that's a bonus. Over the last number of years, it does about 10-11% every year on the positive. That's basically what it's, obviously it can go up and down, but that's been the historical return. So this one's going to be a little bit less than the one I just talked about, but at the end of the day, it's going to probably be a little bit safer as well because of the diversity that they have. Obviously, the wireless industry and the last stock's not going away anytime soon, but this one diversifies a lot. All right, so let's go ahead and look at this one again. So it's going to be the Schwab SCHH US REIT ETF. SCHH is the symbol, 4440 for the actual quote. This is the 1 year, so in 1 year it went from 39 basically up to about 44 like we're seeing here. It's got the 2.22% dividend, so that's pretty good. If you go to the 5-year mark, obviously it goes, it looks pretty standard. It's got a kind of a slight slope upward. The max, it only goes back until about 2011, but it was at $25, and it goes up to about $44. So again, over the history of the stock, it's about 10% return every year, somewhere 10-11% with the dividend plus the increase in the stock, but it's been very consistent. A couple things really quickly if you dive into it. The basic goal of this is to generally invest in securities that are included in the Dow Jones US Select REIT Index, and it includes REITs that own and operate income-producing commercial and or residential real estate, and so that's pretty straightforward. And they have at least $200 million in the size of the market capitalization of the companies that they invest in. And the one weird thing here, I guess it's not weird, it's actually a really good thing, is the index excludes mortgage REITs. So mortgage REITs, obviously, during the huge mortgage collapse and things like that, this would not have been as affected as badly. So it does stay away from mortgage REITs. It does invest strictly in basically real estate. If we go to a couple other things really quickly, let me go ahead and see what we can see here. So basically in here's some of their top holdings: Simon Property Group, Public Storage, Welltower Inc., Equity Residential, Avalon Bay Communities, Digital Realty Trust. So they actually invest in here. This makes up 44%. There's a bunch of other holdings as well. But you can see that it's residential REITs is about 23%, retail is about 17%, office 16%, so industrial 9 or 10%. So these are really kind of diversified, their portfolio. And so if you invest in this basically ETF, you're investing in all these different REITs, and it basically gives you a lot of diversity in investing in real estate. So definitely take a look at this. This is a really good stock to look at if you're interested in that. And again, here's the different things that it's actually investing in. So, but go ahead and check out the website, and you can get a lot more information on this stock. I recommend it if it's kind of slow and steady, but again, do your research. It's not for everyone, and obviously each year can be up or down. All right, so again, do your own research. I'm not recommending any stocks. I never do on my channel. I just try to open people's eyes up and show you what's out there. So definitely do your own research before you buy anything. Otherwise, you're making a big mistake. Anyways, I hope everyone likes my videos, and I tend to do tech videos, travel videos, and also obviously financial videos like this. I do a whole bunch of different videos. So if you can help me out and subscribe and hit the like button, it's going to really help me out moving forward. So anyways, I'll see you guys maybe in a couple days, maybe in a week, and take care. Talk to you soon.